Some of you might not know this, but in my day job I'm a computer guy. So why don't you call me Dr. Video for a day. I'm going to give you all a computer lesson on how to use spreadsheet software. Should be fun. Anyways, with a new skill you might be able to find a better job. Politicians love that because if you get a raise, that'll mean more taxes for them to collect. First, you have to start your spreadsheet program. This one's Microsoft Excel. Any version will do. As you see, I've entitled my file, Who Has the Power? The way a spreadsheet works is you type information in columns and rows, and then you let the program use its magic to turn that information into a nice presentable graph or chart. So let's type in our values. The values we need are numbers to represent voters and our power, and numbers to represent politicians and their power. We also need to think how we will represent this power comparison. I'm going to type in numbers from 0 to 9. You could use 0 to 99. If you're a real cynic, I guess you could even use negative numbers to represent us between elections. Now let's type in the 30 days of values for voter power during election campaigns. This is when we have all the power. So I'm going to type in 9s all the way down. All the way down to 30. Now in the next column, let's type in politicians' power. In fact, during elections, we have all the power and they have virtually no power. So let's give them 0s. Now, let's return to the first column and start typing the power values for citizens after the election, or between elections. I need to do this 1,460 times, but since they're all going to be 0s, we don't really even have to type them in. In this case, the spreadsheet program is quite cool, because it recognizes that voters have no power. In fact, citizens really don't count for much at all between elections, except of course as good little obedient taxpayers. Now let's return to the politicians column and type their power values between elections. $1,460. Okay, let's finish this off. Holding down the mouse button, select all the data you've just typed. Then go up to the toolbar at the top of the screen and find the Chart Wizard button and click that. You'll see a nice menu of all kinds of different chart types. I'll create one exactly the same way that I did our original Who Has the Power meter chart. It was a line type. Voila! Now you can change colors, move things around, add headings, and generally make things appear a little bit better than they really are. I'll have to admit that I have a self-serving objective with this video. My power meter here is pretty ugly. I know there's some really artistic types out there who could do a much better job, maybe even add animation to it. So if you have some artistic flair, you can do a favor for a political party founder whose relationship with the graphic arts is an unfriendly one at best. If you do a good job of recreating our power meter, please send it along. I won't be able to pay you. After all, you just got a free computer lesson, but I'll give you the credit if you leave me your name. Imagine having your artistic talents downloaded into thousands, maybe millions of homes. Imagine the effect this might have in reminding voters of the power they have in general elections, and the power they should have, but don't after the polls close.